Hi, and welcome to another episode of Power of Perspective. I would like to thank our listeners and viewers for being with us today. Our topic will be music and my mood in early recovery from substance use disorder and or mental illness. Classical music, heavy metal, hip hop, country, soul, rock, and many others. These are just a few of the music genres we surround ourselves with daily. Whether on our way to work, social media, TV, headphones, ear pods, and telephone ringtones, we are bombarded with tones, vibrations, hertz, waves, synchronizations, and much more. In early recovery from substance use disorder and mental health homeostasis, let's get a perspective from a well-known music artist in his journey of recovery and his own music therapy voyage. Let's all give a warm welcome to DJ.
How you doing?
Hey, doing good, DJ.
Hey everybody.
We are so pleased to have you with us here today. Thank you so much for coming into the show.
Of course.
How are you feeling today?
Today I'm feeling ecstatic. I feel like I got a reason to be here.
Wonderful. I'm
Yeah.
glad you feel that way. Now, I have seen how important it is for DJ to embrace music with his personal recovery. Being a influential individual to so many people, how intriguing that is.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm so happy you have found something that will help you and others to stay figuratively in the middle of the boat.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get into it. First question. Are there certain tones, hertz, vibrations, loops, or algorithms pertaining to music that can be, first the A portion of the question, beneficial and influential?
Yes, it is. And it's the frequencies, vibrations. When you're dealing with vibrations and you're making music, it's basically like taking control of a crowd. If you have the right vibrations, then you can make a person happy. And they was just having a shitty day, you know? So that's a big part of music. Like, you can also listen to somebody's frequencies and make yourself depressed. These are frequencies that we go through every day listening to it, like in our ear, out the other, every day. But it also takes an effect on us without us really knowing. So I say to manage it, you should probably listen to frequencies that are high beaming, that are positive, which makes you a positive person and it mirrors you. Everything that you listen to is a mirror of you. That's why you have the playlist that you probably have set up on your iPhone.
Wow, that is certainly a lot of wisdom that you brought clarity to me and the whole studio as a whole, and to our watchers and viewers. The B part was regarding the music and the different tones, hertz, vibrations, etc. You touched on it a little bit about how it can be detrimental to recovery.
Yes.
Did you want to go in depth anymore on that B portion of the question?
Of course. The hertz that you listen to, they can provide either negative wave, or it can provide a positive wave. The things that you decide to listen to go in your ear and out the other, it also can have a chance to stay inside of your mind instead of escaping the other side. So once it does that, that is what sets you into motion to do certain actions that you probably wouldn't have done without listening to that music. So it's a big thing. Some people have a prerogative to listen to like bad music or negative hurts. Some people have their own way of listening to positive hurts. It's all about what your mind is on at the end of the day, what you're going to choose to listen to, what you're going to choose to do for yourself, what you're going to choose to do for others that they benefit from, not just you.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Next question. What is the best way to use music as a motivator in early recovery?
Okay. See, when you're dealing with music and you're making a song, it all starts from the heart, not the brain. It starts from the heart. So whatever you write down, it came from your emotions. So as you write those emotions down, you can quickly escape to your mind to understand that you're building a society. You're not building a fan base. It's a society.
Wow, thank you so much for giving us that information to help us really better understand where this music really comes from within us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next question. What musical instruments, if any, in your opinion, can help with mental stability in early recovery and why?
Piano. Ding, ding, ding. Piano. You can have the worst day of your life, but for some reason, when the right fingers touch those keys, all of the negative things that are in your mind and your body, your soul, your spirit, it cleanses you. It cleanses you. And the reason how it cleanses you is because of frequencies. We go back to frequencies. Everybody knows that when you play a note on a piano, it basically hurts. So you can make it an emotional thing. You can make it a negative thing. You can make it positive. It's the same as writing music. It's the same as writing music. Also, I would say a trumpet. That right there, that can calm you down also. But it depends on who's blowing. It depends on who's blowing. You would say a joke, right, if I said a clarinet. Guess what? A clarinet has hurts.
Wow.
And one thing about a clarinet, what people do not know, the hurts that are on a clarinet, there are no negative ones. There are no negative hurts for a clarinet.
Wow.
Now, as far as that, a guitar, again, a guitar is great outlet. Great outlet, same as writing music. You got bad vibes, you got negative vibes. As I said, it's a such thing, it's a big difference between bad and negative. Bad, it takes over your whole life. Negative is something that is temporary, but it also controls your emotions, like what you're going to do. It controls your choices. So a guitar is very like outlet. It's very like magnetic. It's very attractive, and especially if you know how to sing with that motherfucker. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So I heard the piano, which has definitely stood the test of time in our country and other countries around the world.
Right.
I heard the trumpet, the clarinet,
Correct.
and also the guitar, which with guitars, there's so many different types of guitars
Yes.
that put out so many different frequencies, as you said, in different tones with the strings and how the fingers move on there. So
Right.
Thank you. Next question. What music genre is the most beneficial to listen to as to increase neuroplasticity in your brain?
Oh man, I say jazz. Jazz is a great outlet. If you listen to jazz, it could have a negative effect on you, but more than likely it will be a positive effect. Cause jazz is the uplifted kind of thing. It's something different from regular music and shit. Like, it's very, 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 very obnoxious. It's in your mind and it can't get out once you hear jazz. Like, the first time I listened to jazz, I was 12 years old. And ever since then, I've been stuck on it. Like I love it. I love it.
Me too.
And it's many ways to fabricate jazz, but you can never ever switch up how jazz is. How they making things on TikTok now from the music they're making it from. You can't do that with jazz.
Hmm.
Jazz is its own thing.
I certainly agree, and I'm sure many of our watchers and our viewers, excuse me, and listeners agree with you as well. Thank you.
Correct.
Next question. Explain how music affects your five senses.
Okay. For the first sense, like sight, music could actually like being your own mirrors. Like it can literally make you see what you want to see and perceive what you want to perceive as yours or not. As far as hearing, music can make you want to shut down from people, like not hear a thing. Like you see your kids walking around with the headphones on every day. That's something they're closing out from the world. Or they're either interrogating themselves and they're manipulating their own brain to think that they are a certain way, which they did not grow up as.
Mm.
It goes deep. It goes deep. As far as taste, man, when you play music, the certain kind of music that you play will make you want to have a taste for drugs,
Mm.
depending on who is singing and what they're talking about in their music.
Wow.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes. As far as smell, it's a 50-50. Sometimes you can hear a song and it can resonate like something that you smell, a certain scene or a certain day that someone either died or someone either left you or broke up with you, your biggest heartbreak.
Mhm.
That song can make you smell what you smelled that day.
Wow.
It's that powerful.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes. As far as your brain, like you thinking, it goes right back to frequency. Whatever you listen to, it can get stuck inside of your head, literally. Just like you have a favorite hook.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you sing it all the time. It's a little jingle, like, and it's stuck in your head, right?
Yep.
And what does it make you feel? Happiness, right?
Mhm.
Most of the time, anyway, happiness.
Yep.
So it's plenty ways. It's amazing. It's amazing. As far as touch, like, okay, if you in a club and you're listening to some nice, like I would say jazz again. You're at a jazz club. You're listening to nice music. You're dancing with what? A female. It feels different when you're dancing with her, listening to something that's, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
smooth, chill. I bet you learn how to tango in a couple seconds.
Yep.
I bet you that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that insight into the five senses. You went so deep on so many points. So if our watchers and listeners need to rewind that part again, please do so you can really get a true understanding on the wisdom that he just shared with us about the five senses, which that is something that we all use every day.
Correct.
Now, that will conclude our interview portion of today's segment. Thank you again so much, DJ.
Welcome.
Now, we do have a very special treat for all of y'all today. We have DJ with his hit new song, which is called
Beat It.
All Right. So let's go ahead.